Hi, Paddy.
Hi, Adriene.
So we have Hurricane Irene today, barreling towards the East Coast,
Right.
looking to cause quite a mess over there. And I've seen some people saying that the hurricane could actually be its own sort of economic stimulus plan.
Yeah,
What's up with that?
Yeah. Well, it's an argument, right? When a community is devastated, then clearly somebody's got to do some spending to bring that community back up to scratch. As in Katrina, the government comes in, drops big bags of money everywhere, and so some parts of the economy benefit. So people say yes, has a stimulative effect.
Like people get jobs, rebuilding,
Right.
things like that.
Exactly.
Now, what are the arguments that say no, that's not really right? I mean, that sounds reasonable to me.
Well, it's reasonable after the fact, but think that the hurricane or the disaster has already wiped out a bunch of business, right? So
Fair
you had
enough.
an entire, the reason you're spending stimulus money is because an entire local community or an entire local economy has been wiped out, or at least devastated. So you're spending to bring that local economy back up to scratch again. So it's kind of a balance between one and the other.
And with that money that's getting spread around, which industries or who can take advantage of that?
Well, I think the people who are going to benefit most are going to be people in the construction industry. People that are involved with infrastructure, because that's the biggest thing that goes wrong. Obviously, your water, your electrics, the buildings themselves. So if you're a builder who is in a house that hasn't been struck, then you're in great shape, right?
You can go build.
You can go build. Obviously, if you're in a builder that's been a house that's been hit, then you may
Less
have to
good.
leave. Less good. So you may have to leave the place. So I think initially it's people in those areas, but also there's an argument that entrepreneurs benefit as well, because once you have a hurricane or an earthquake or whatever it is wreaking havoc on an area and destroying businesses, well, that creates opportunity, and people can step in then.
You might need a tree hauler to get all the trees out of your community, something like that.
Right,
all
or
the downed trees, yeah.
Right, or you may need a new restaurant or something. So
Yeah.
People who are entrepreneurial can actually benefit by stepping into the breach there.
Thanks, Paddy.
You're welcome.